Caught in the dance of her fleeting warmth and sudden chill, you stand at the crossroads of the psyche, where mixed signals stir the unconscious. As Carl Jung might suggest, her wavering reflects not just her heart, but your own inner shadow's fear of rejection, yearning for clarity. In this video, we'll unravel why she sends these signals and how to respond with strength, aligning your conscious and unconscious self. Join the story unveiled to discover how to navigate this emotional maze and claim your true worth. This is you, and this is one of those girls who sends you mixed signals. One moment she's flirty and warm with you, and you feel excited, thinking you're making progress with her. The next moment she turns cold and distant, and you really don't understand what happened. Then suddenly, bam, she's back to showing you warm, flirty behavior again. So, does that mean she likes you? Or does it mean she doesn't? Today, I'm going to take you inside this girl's mind so we can understand how she thinks. I'll explain why she's sending you those mixed signals, and then I'll show you how to deal with them. So, let's talk about the reasons she's protecting herself. You know, of course, how embarrassing it can be as a man to go up and have a girl reject you after you try and fail to get her on a date. Most girls will try to be nice or give you a maybe as a way of letting you down easy without flat-out rejection. They know it's tough and really don't want to make you feel bad. Now, take that awful feeling you get when you're rejected and multiply it by 20. The result, that's how a girl feels when she gets rejected. So now I want to pause with you and explain one of the most important psychological truths about women and one of the key differences between men and women. Men have fairly widely known lower standards than women. It isn't true for all men, and it isn't true for all women. But if you ask the average woman what she looks for in a man, you'll get something like this back. Handsome, charming, sociable, outgoing, good in bed, makes me feel good. My friends like him. Smart, good sense of humor, good job, makes good money, affectionate, cares about me, romantic, sexy. Meanwhile, if you ask the average man what he looks for in a woman, you'll get something like this back. Long hair, not too fat, hasn't hit menopause yet, and even some of those might be open to negotiation. This leads to two effects on women. First, women tend to be bolder than the average man when it comes to flirting because they know it's rare for a guy to reject them just for flirting. Second, the average woman becomes more timid than the average man when it comes to initiating or asking someone out. Even though her chances of rejection are lower, the emotional sting of rejection hits her much harder. Here's another reason why a girl who likes you might not send bold, clear signals. Most men feel a stronger pull toward the woman they have to chase than the one chasing them. People want what they can't have. Give a man a goal he has to pursue, invest hours in. Obsess over at 2 a.m. and she'll shoot to the top of his list. Women know this, whether from painful experiences, late-night girl talks, or glossy magazine advice. For all those reasons, most women will never aggressively pursue you. Instead, they'll just throw you a few mixed signals here and there, hoping they're clear enough for you to take the hint and make a move if you're interested. Of course, that's the first possible reason why she's sending you mixed signals. She may actually like you, but she's trying to protect herself. She doesn't want to come off as easy, and at the same time, she's afraid of being rejected. The second possibility, and this one is more dangerous, is that this type of girl is exactly the kind you should stay far away from. She's a big flirt and likes men around her. Every woman enjoys attention from men who want her. Think about how good it would feel if several attractive women were chasing you, texting you, asking to meet. Women feel the same. Some women choose one man and stick with him. Others like to keep many men nearby, calling, sharing jokes, asking them out, sending small gifts. That second group is the big flirts. A big flirt gives just enough to keep each man interested. One smile, a quick reply, then silence. She knows exactly how much to offer, so you keep moving toward her. It's the give a little, get a lot rule in action. You can spot her easily. She always has male attention. A guy is texting or standing next to her at all times. Your words never shake her. She stays calm and keeps smiling. She makes you feel something could happen, yet nothing solid ever does. For her, it's a game. She enjoys the praise, the feeling of safety, or both. She is not trying to hurt you. Just as a man who dates casually doesn't believe he is blocking a woman from finding a serious partner, she thinks you must like the fun because you keep playing along. When I was new to dating, I lost my temper with a girl who did this. She flirted with many men, me included. I called her out, got angry, then later apologized. She wasn't trying to harm me. She was following her habit. I stepped away. After that, she kept telling me she was single and I could call her. I smiled and declined. She probably never realized how much the tease had affected me until that day. She keeps flirting because the feedback is positive. Men react. She feels good, so she repeats. It's the same loop new men fall into when they chase reactions instead of real results. This is the second possibility. Now, let me walk you through the third one. She honestly can't decide. Mixed signals aren't always games. Sometimes a woman flat out can't tell if she likes you, and her feelings seesaw. This shows up most when both of you are still green. Newer guys move slow, miss the right moment to escalate, let the spark fade, then scramble to get it back. The back and forth creates emotional whiplash for both sides. It feels on, then off, then on again. As women date more, they spot the pattern. By the time she's past 27 or 28, she knows that a man who hesitates is simply inexperienced. So, older women rarely spin through wild mood swings over a guy. Go younger though, and you'll see the flip. 1 minute she's playful, the next she's ice. A minute later, she's playful again. How to tell undecided from guarded. A guarded woman stays slightly aloof but never drops to freezing cold. An undecided woman swings from hot and eager to cold and distant, and sometimes back to hot again. A guarded woman uses subtle cues, low-key sexy signals. An undecided woman shows bursts of obvious interest, then bursts of obvious disinterest. A guarded woman, when you push forward, goes with it. An undecided woman says yes, then no, then maybe later yes again. Remember, most of this turbulence is a mirror of what she thinks you are doing. She believes you like her, then thinks you don't. Decides you move too slow, reconsiders, writes you off, reopens the file round and round. Her mixed signals are reactions to your mixed momentum. From the beginning until now, I've been explaining to you the reasons behind these mixed signals. Although these signals are uncomfortable for you as a man, their situation is actually very simple and obvious, provided you take the necessary steps to move things forward. That means pushing for investment, getting the girl to put in effort and contribute, and continuously escalating the interaction. But if you're not doing or not willing to do the steps needed to find out whether the girl is genuinely interested in you or just playing the flirting game, then those mixed signals might last forever. And by the way, if you want to go deeper, if you want to master the details and own a proven psychological approach to navigate relationships with confidence, subscribe to The Story Unveiled for more insights. The easiest fix for her mixed signals: take the wheel and drive. No tongue-twisting lines, no circus-level social skills, no sneaky chess moves. Just move straight ahead and watch if she steps with you. That's the magic. Why does it work? Because motion turns the lights on. It tells her, here's the deal. Come along or step aside. Mixed signals only cling to men who stall, wait, hesitate, overthink. Her hot-cold show keeps running. You'll meet the number swap girl who's free, then busy. She sets a date, then flakes. Same cure. Keep advancing, push the next step, and every type of crossed wire unravels. She truly likes you but won't stick her neck out. Your advance feels like relief finally, momentum. She's the playful flirt who wants you parked in her friend zone. Your push calls her bluff. She must give real progress or show her hand. She honestly can't decide. Action forces the choice. Ride with you or bail. Worried about scaring her off. That's the real trap. Waiting for someday locks you in signal hell forever. Move now, and you'll get the only answer that matters. Yes, or you're free to hunt bigger game. Let me now give you some tools to push things forward. If you're wondering whether she's really into you or just playing flirt queen, use 3 moves. Nothing more, nothing less. Step 1. Get her to invest. Ask for a small favor. Tell her, come sit over here. Have her hold your drink while you tie a lace. Any little compliance works. The point is she moves because you asked. Step 2. Ask her out. Name the day and time. Lock it in. No, sometime. No, maybe. A clear invite that needs a clear yes. Step 3. Take her to bed. Self-explanatory. Close the deal. That's the whole map. 3 steps. Period. Notice what isn't on the list. Teasing her, flirting with her, bantering with her, talking circles with her. Those things can warm the engine, sure, but they don't move the car. They're what she does with every guy who never gets anywhere. If you want headway with a girl, you must get investment. Ask her out and bed her. Once you've reached one of the first 2 plateaus, congratulate yourself. Then immediately get to work on making the next one happen very soon. The clock is always ticking, but you won't be able to apply these solutions unless you learn to embrace the mixed signals. Back when I finally had real nerve with women, enough reps, enough wins, I stopped letting mixed signals rattle me. The moment I caught even a hint she might like me, I moved. Smooth, calm, direct, never a sudden head jerk. Hey, want to go out? Just confident action. And 2 clear reactions showed up fast. 1. Women who lit up because I noticed their hints and ran with them. 2. Women who froze, shocked that I didn't stay in the safe, endless flirt zone. It took a few months to see why. The ones who truly liked me felt relief. Here was a man who finally read their signs and did something. The pure flirts, the girls collecting attention with no plan to act, were caught off guard. A man took their playful spark and tried to build a real fire. They weren't ready, so the pattern locked in. If she's into me, she's happy. If she just wants another admirer, she backs off. I haven't worried about mixed signals since. Any signal triggers one of 2 paths. She joins me, we move toward being together right away. She folds, her bluff is called. She retreats. Sometimes a woman who retreats circles back later, softer, maybe still angling for friendship, maybe now open to more. I handle it the same way every time. Push forward again and watch if she follows. Want to see real excitement on a girl's face? The next time mixed signals pop up, take bold action. The ones who aren't serious will fade from memory fast. The ones who are, you'll share moments you would have missed if you'd stayed stuck wondering what her little hints meant. And I want to end the video with something important. If you pay close attention, you'll notice that this whole issue with mixed signals comes down to one thing: the fear of rejection. You're afraid of being rejected, and that's why you're scared to step out of the mixed signal zone. So please listen to me carefully. There's something important I want to tell you. Guys constantly fear being rejected, which is why they never take action. They get into so many situations where they have ample opportunities to approach attractive women. Yet they manage to talk themselves out of it only due to the fear of rejection. Your subconscious brain has been programmed to make you think and react this way for years. Our society forces us into the idea that failing is a bad thing. And this starts right at school. That's where we actually learn how bad failing truly is. You get laughed at in the classroom for giving the wrong answer. If you fail a few tests, you get labeled as stupid. Now, you might not realize this, but with every event in your life, your mind forms an internal connection. For example, if you got bit by a dog at a very early age, You will always be subconsciously scared of dogs until you have worked to overcome this fear. Similarly, if you fail with approaching women once or twice, you might never try it at all again because you don't like rejection. But you see, rejection isn't that bad. Failure isn't bad. It's all about how you deal with it. The fact in life is that if you cannot fail, you cannot win. Study any successful person out there, and you will realize that most of them have failed more times than they have succeeded. Making mistakes and failing can teach you some very vital lessons in life. Failure was never a bad thing, but society made it look like it was something awful. It's a universal fact that you will always fail at the very first attempt at doing something new. You did not succeed the very first time you tried to walk. You did not drive the car perfectly on the very first go. And you didn't swim perfectly the first time you got into the pool. I mean, the list can be endless. Therefore, if you get turned down with your first few attempts at picking up women, it doesn't mean that's going to be a permanent thing for the rest of your life. If a few women reject you, it doesn't mean you are a permanent failure. Most guys keep waiting for that perfect time when they would finally decide to take action. But guess what? Nothing can be more perfect than right now. You don't know what the future might bring. Therefore, how can you even trust something you aren't even certain about? So, please, next time you find yourself in that mixed signal zone, remember this. Go straight ahead and try to push things forward. Nothing bad will happen. Stay true to your journey, brother. Subscribe to The Story Unveiled for more insights on mastering relationships and overcoming fear. Until next time, stay bold.